Diego si Mono, VP.
Naku, lakad mo
Rotate too early, otherwise you end up just feeling like not a hero. So this could be a pretty big opening for Felt to take a big W. No, definitely not.
Fade. There's the tombstone. Things are going to get kind of awkward. It's getting slowed up. Dodd needs to maintain vision. Got Lucent Beam up again in 1 second. Never mind. They don't need it. It's up in double edge. It does hurt to try and contest for these creeps as the Wyvern is in some trouble. There's a hoof stomp. Oh, Paradise. Just earth shocked into it, so he's not even really able to help out. And they were committing for the fight, but eventually both do decide to back away. Both also have their rings up, so the damage that was dealt was kind of brutal, but they're healing up already, and the Wyvern might be in trouble here. Benjaz is going to go in for the double edge. There's going to be the hoof stomp as well. Again, it catches Paradise on the earth shock, but while the stun came, they did attempt to punish him. Speaking of punishment, though, Fade is getting hit up again. There's going to be the Lucent Beam. He's getting slowed down. Sidekick into rebound. It just won't be enough. And now the Warden, he might go down as well if they can maintain vision. Lucent Beam is up. They don't want to use Lucent, and they don't need to. Zombie gets it. Kara going to be able to... Stampede working out quite nicely for Benjaz in this game, as opposed to the previous Centaur we saw, but Kara might not be quite as fortunate. He was able to keep a DD rune out of his opponent's hands, but Fade lost vision. Okay. He's able to get back in line of sight for the missile, and that does secure the kill. But the Undying, honestly, he did his job, right? Kara takes the rune away, and kind of okay with him dying here, but this could get a little bit more dicey up top. Dismar is trying to hide in the tree line, but look at the numbers that Felt are bringing over to this fight. They know there's no Stampede now either, so Benjaz is in some trouble. He does get a two-man hoof stomp, but he's just taking too much damage. They're going to be able to finish him off, and while they can't track Dismar, they got Dismar gets the slow, but at that point, Dodd doesn't actually want it, but the Warden sure as hell does. In with the rebound, pop to the Unleash there too, so he's actually starting to hit up Kara too, and that does force Dodd's hand. He has to come over to help. Kara, well, just lucky that he doesn't get taken down, but now with Yengo Flow coming in, maybe they could punish Fade. There's going to be the Lucent Beam stun. Defensive swap comes through, but they are going to use the Stampede. Meanwhile, they do get the Wyvern, but they really do want Fade. Can Yengo Flow get it? Yes, he can. Kara has to give his life, as the Warden will track him down, but now the Warden's going to pay, because Benjaz is coming in. Can he get the hoof stomp? Yes, he can. Gets up onto the high ground for the vision. And Yengo Flow will finish the job. Double kill for the Ember.
They're both two core matchups that you're entirely happy with. And Smoke Up trying to make the play happen, but it's too slow. And you lose Ember.
He's already dead. Now the curse is going to catch Benjaz. Hacking away at his teammate. The Morph. Oh god, Soldier. Yeah, he's okay. He's going to be fine. Took a lot of damage there from the Mystic Flare, but he is going to be able to hold out. Benjaz goes down. They clean up the Tombstone. And, well, there's that Battle Fury. Pretty easy to finish off after you get that much gold.
Really too involved there. I swap mid, punishing with this mid ward, and with the damage resistance, they're not killing Fade, and oh, the Ember. The chains.
They still need a little more. There we go. Okay. Need a little bit more damage, but they got it. Yengo Flow taken down. Benjaz, though, trying to get in. Double Edge just connect onto two. Fade is dropping pretty rapidly here, so they do find some sort of return kill. Now the Eclipse coming out onto the Morphling. Soldier has to wait for him away. Does manage to make it out. Doesn't have a lot of HP, though, so they still need to sort of protect him, but looks like Felt, based on the way he's queued things up. He could still change course, but that feels a little greedy.
Yeah, it definitely does, especially because a rogue Warden could probably just kill you, but oh god.
Okay. They pick off Soldier. They're going to lose Kara up in the top lane, though, but
I do kind of like, and they are looking for a little bit of a dive here. They need the Smoke of the Daytime, very well timed, and with that, yep, never seen a less alive Wyvern in my life, and immediately onto the tier 1, only 300 HP. I could see them maybe going for an engage. They have Ursa's BKB, and yeah, swap.
Benjaz in trouble. Even through the Crimson Guard, he still gets blown up, and now the fight breaks out in earnest. There's going to be the Dispos keeping the Luna locked in place. They're able to find the kill. The Eclipse doesn't last long enough. This is starting to get a little bit rough if you're Nengo Flow. He's trying to come in and clean up something as he does take down both Fade and the Warden. But he needs to get away. Haste Rune's starting to wear last engagement. If he gets thrown into the middle by the Dispose or the Swap or anything of that nature, he really doesn't survive all that long.
Nah, you do
Alright.
that pretty quick, but yeah.
Did get the tombstone down. The Warden gets finished off. That is an ult that really isn't going to net a kill as Kara heals himself up. So now the Wyvern has to TP out, not going to be able to make it, so they should find that kill, but all of that was just a distraction. Paradise.
Dodd simply just couldn't show, and I guess the Silver Edge does help him not show even further, but we'll have to see in Paradise. Getting gamed on.
Okay. They get the stun. They get the break.
Oh,
Do they
no.
have
Time to
enough
go.
damage? No, they don't. There's the curse. Mystic Flare, though, is still going to pop his first life, but I don't know about this. They're going to try for it, but with the reinforcements coming, there's the BKB as well, and Ravens, they really do need to get out of here, because there's every single member of Fel coming, and the Luna's just going to get taken down. Can Ben just save the day? No,
Oh.
he doesn't have any sort of stun. Hoof Stomp wasn't up yet, and they're just going to get completely wiped out. Dodd and Kara both dead. Ben just trying to stampede away, not going to make it. Dispose pulls him back, and the second that they confirmed that they had gotten the Aegis, it was time to go. What good is a Lincoln's going to do if the Ursa is just kind of hacking away at you? Is Flow's going to run into the Warden here. Can he get himself a quick and easy kill? No, he can't, and now... Well, he's still sticking around. This feels a little bit risky. Is there a Winter's Curse? Yes, there is, but he's able to use the Sleight of Fist to get himself away. Meanwhile, over in the middle lane, Benjaz is trying to lead his team into a bit of a fight here. They did take down Fade, but well, they have to get his illusion at this point if they really want him out of the fight entirely. They do exactly that, and okay, that play goes well. You get your Ember Spirit out of trouble. You take a core for support trade.
Directed by the Luna, they stop looking at mid, and oh, barely get him. Is able to run away, though. Now they have to switch targets to the Venge, but this is where I think it might just be mode escape if you're Ravens here, and they will look to run after this curse.
Benjaz gets stunned up. Meanwhile, the Searing Chains did root up Fade. Look at Benjaz going in. He gets a two-man hoof stomp. There's going to be the jump from the Remnant. They took down one. They do need more than that, though, as Dot is getting involved. There's going to be the Eclipse doing a little bit of work as Fade gets taken out, but Solji is still pushing into the fight. He's going to morph himself into the Ember. They need a little bit more damage here, as Dodd is going to get swapped, but he's able to fall back with that Silver Edge, and if you're Felt, I don't know about that one. I mean, Magic Missile bouncing, Dodd and Kara both retreat. The problem is, with that retreat, Felt did get what they wanted. They were able to take out the Rax. They will retreat from their opponent's base now.
You have to be cautious. There's no BKB on the Morphling. He does have Mansa, but they still want to find a jump here, especially with the Ursa. But Benjaz, he goes in.
Two-man stomp. There's going to be Niengo Flow in for the damage. Can they get the Aegis out of Paradise's hands? Not initially, but he's going to keep on pushing in. They do spot Fade, however. And okay, that's not an Aegis, but that is a kill. Solji's now in trouble as well. Starting to shift over towards strength, but look at the Eclipse. It's just too much damage. Solji has fallen. The illusion of Fate is going to get cleaned up as well, and well, they still got.
Oh, you at least get, I think, 25 on the Ursa, so you've got more overpower. You can just kill him in a burst, but okay. Heroes clashing. Tombstone placed.
This fight's a little bit broken up, but they are looking for the Wyvern on the outer half. They do manage to find that first kill. Now, what else can they do? Everybody's just moving around. There's going to be the Stampede. Kara might be in some danger here, but look at that. Dodd. That's a very bold TP from a man who has no BKB, but he's able to get himself away. Solji tried to track, but his BKB is going to start wearing off too. Meanwhile, Kara's still just standing in the middle of all of this. No one's killed him yet. He is eventually going to go down here as Dismar gets swapped in as well, but now the Ember's going to rejoin the fight. Getting onto the back line, Paradise is low, and they actually finish him off. They got him with the Hex.
Oh,
this is
no.
a big issue. Dodd dropping a little bit low himself, but he's going to just heal his way through this. They can't finish him off. Solji's the one to go down, and the Warden, get the hell back here, says Yengo Flow. You're not going anywhere.
And smoke on smoke. DD popped on Nengo Flow as well. There's a refresher in the pit, but they've got the cliff already, and Warden, oh no.
That's a problem. The Mystic Flare is going to hit. Swap is actually going to keep him alive, but they need to focus the Wyvern. That is going to be the play here from the Ember Spirit, but he's not onto that Wyvern just yet. Can he reach him before the Winter's Curse comes in? He's not going to actually go for the Curse. Now he'll use it defensively, but onto the Ember doesn't matter. That's not the target that you wanted. Solji's now in some trouble. BKB, though, will be activated, and they're trying to regroup, but with Dodd coming in, he is just tearing through them with this Scotty. Solji's not getting away. He can't shift attributes fast enough. Meanwhile, to the south, the Warden hexed up, dropped low, but Yengo Flow wants after the bear. Not
He's or what he's doing, just slotting out either the Satanic, the Lincolns, or the Butterfly, because he's just got too many items, and this Aegis is ruining everything. But okay, jump, but
Okay.
that's an early BKB.
And there's
And
the
then
jump on the
force
back
staff.
line. Yengo Flow looking for someone. He does get the Hex onto Fade. He doesn't have the damage to find the kill just yet, but they are falling back. Defensive swap has to get Paradise out of the fight, and Yengo Flow actually did go down. He's able to buy back, though, immediately re-jumping, looking for the back line, trying to get onto the Warden, actually abandoning that to regroup with the rest of his team, but the Warden is still silenced up under his own tower, and he will go down. Dodd finds the kill, but now they're looking for more. This is still a tier 2 tower they're fighting under, though, so Paradise is going to try to turn. They get the damage in. Yengo Flow dead a second time. This is starting to get a little bit dicey if you're the side of Ravens, but Dodd is just going to hold his ground, dishing out the damage, looking for Fade. Can't get it, though, thanks to the Cold Embrace, and everyone other than the Luna is starting to really get turned around here. They've lost multiple heroes. Can they get Benjaz as well? Yes, they can. They cancel his TP. Paradise is in with the Abyssal Blade stun, so they should be able to lock him down. While all of that happened, Dodd TP'd out, but that last fight, Yengo Flow, he kind of overextends, right? He dies, he buys back, he dies again as Dodd. That's a very awkward spot to be in. The Winter's Curse, though, did hit onto multiple heroes. That's going to leave him without any reinforcements, but they don't do any actual damage. Dodd just turns around, pops the ult, and they are going to start taking heroes down. Fade will fall. The Wyvern goes down as well. Now they're going to track onto the Warden, keeping him rooted up with the Searing Chains. Benjaz comes in for the Hoof Stomp, and Yengo Flow back with a vengeance. Double kill for the Ember Spirit, and Felt still able to make the move onto Dismar. He does now have money for buyback, however, so not many heroes that have buyback left, but he is one of them. As Yengo Flow's going to jump in. There's the Hex. They're in on Solji. Can they take him down with the Eclipse? No, they can't. Paradise now pushing his way forward. Can they win this fight? They need to be able to lock down the Luna. Not really doing it so far. While Benjaz keeps heroes occupied on the backline, they've taken down the Winter Wyvern. Can they get any more? Fade's in a little bit of trouble here, as you do see Yengo Flow trying to finish the kill. Pushing forward. Fade is dropping, but so too is Dodd. Can he somehow stay alive? No, he can't. But there is a buyback available on the Luna. He's now going to use it. Where does he TP to? He's coming in on the outpost. So going to be coming in from the southeast, and Felt safe.
On the low ground, Fade, he will scout it out, but inching closer to the morph.
Solji's going to get hit. No, he's not. He waveforms through it. He's able to survive. Well, he's trying to fight up as best as he can. Morphs himself into the Luna. Meanwhile, on the backline, the Ember Spirit goes directly for that Wyvern again. They will find the kill. Kara may end up being sacrificed in exchange, though. He is starting to drop a little bit low, but he buys time for Yengo Flow to regroup with the rest of the lineup. So it's a trade-off on the supports. Solji, he's pushing towards the pit. Okay. Do they just try and really force it right now? You see Paradise? Look at him. He's just lurking, waiting, looking to see who takes the bait. Yengo Flow's going to get hit. No, he's not. He's able to jump away. So Dodd is the next target, but he's able to get off the Eclipse. Fade gets taken down. Dodd in some trouble. Can he heal up with the Satanic? He is trying, but the Abyssal Blade is going to lock him down. Dodd will fall. Now Yengo Flow is getting hit up here as well. He's stunned to hell. He can't get away. And that might just do it. Buybacks.
Yeah, that's...
They don't have any.
But, yeah, this is game. They
I
won.
can tell you what the Felt comms sound like right now. It's go, 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 go. That's the only thing they're saying, and they will get the win. GG called. Hell of a way to do it, ET, but Felt get the job done.
No, not a bad game at all. Not a bad draft in the slightest, and gives them some more opportunities, perhaps, to go for some counterplay. Not to mention...
It's one that doesn't really cost him anything.
No,
Oh,
not at
maybe-
all. Now, Dismar.
Yeah.
Split Earth. Yeah.
Does he even bother skilling up anything? He does. He takes the Avalanche. Is that enough to keep him alive? No, it is not. As Solji... Well, to be honest, he can be pretty annoying, but Kara on the Ogre is kind of in the same territory in terms of just trying to push forward, but as of right now, he's not really winning that trade.
Yeah, and that's also where... Oh, they just got level 2.
Well, maybe he's about to win that trade. As they get the stun down, there's your Torrent, and the Warden is not going to make it out of here.
He uses a Arcane Curse with his last breath, but...
And a spammy sort of mindset, so... It's unfortunate for the Warden. This might be as well. The Torrent's going to hit him, just free-fired. He's going to get slowed up by the Ignite, now getting slowed up by the Orb, and Kara, with that level 2, got the Fire Blast, and now he's really not having fun.
No, does drag the Kunkka pretty far away from the wave, so the Night Stalker gets a pretty...
We're starting to drift their way towards mid ET, and could lead to another round of fighting as Dismar. He's going to spot Solji. Goes for the Avalanche. Trying to wait for reinforcements. Does he get the toss off? Yes, he does. Yengo Flow hitting with the LSA. The Laguna is in there. Solji, though, not dead yet, but they are going to finish him off. At the same time, Paradise just haunted himself bot. They get in onto Dodd. They take down. Would have been nice if Fade had been allowed to actually have the kill, as the Clockwork stole it with, I think, level 1. Yeah, level 1 flare, so.
Oh, and now, the rotations. They're so smart from Felton and Kara.
Dodd is just walking right into this. This is bad. He's going to get hit up immediately, trapped in the cogs. Did get the ghost ship off here. That does connect onto Paradise, but Kara doesn't have the damage to find the kill by himself, so.
Yeah, and just a little bit too far forward. But they need to bring everybody at the same time top. The Warden, he's been getting some great levels up here, but on borrowed time. And the Haunt, though, Benjaz, he's so far forward in the Arcane Curse. It delays the kill by so much because he gets it off before the Avatar's combo happens. And even though you probably have enough damage to kill Solji here, if he doesn't get his Fairy Fire underneath the tower, he also knows that as soon as he flares an ult, the smoke counter breaks. And now the Clockwork will probably just try to walk away, but toss onto the... yeah, Enigma, LSA, perfect execution. Couldn't get anything started quick enough there, but it's also nighttime in 10 seconds. So now Fade is probably going to look for some action.
And the clock is really already coming back up here in 15, so I don't have to be too concerned about that as they get the curse on Yengo Flow. There's that Wraith Pact coming into play, though, so they need to clean that up if they want any sort of engagement here, although that was not very difficult. They take it down instantly, and...
Problem is, as soon as it lands, he pops BKB, he kills you instead. So you have to be very careful with how you actually decide to break it up here, but that's where the push is coming. Eidolons might get cleaned up by the last track, but even Solji needs to be careful. He does have a Bloodstone, though. And here we go.
Shot has to be used defensively, but the Laguna's still in. Solji's in trouble. Bloodstone active, not enough. Solji is dead. Clockwork is gone. Benjaz holds Black Hole, and they get the tower on top. And there and die so that I don't, and that works out pretty well. Solji just TP'd in, though. Clockwork's going to buy back and TP in, too, but there's going to be the X into the Ghost Ship. They did throw out the Global Silence, but there's that BKB from Yengo Flow. Laguna Blade committed onto Solji, but the hookshot is going to buy a little bit of time. Would have been enough? No. Solji still goes down. Meanwhile, Black Hole catching out the Night Stalker on the back line, dropping him. And not quite enough to actually kill him, though, so Fade's going to try to make a break for it, but the X will be pulling him right back into an LSA combo, and now the Warden, don't know if he wants this. Paradise is close. They could try to make something happen, but not going to be able to do so. TP out from Yengo Flow. Dodd... Okay, he was armlet toggle.
Until that Clockwork comes over, he's trying to find an angle, but there's so many bodies in the way, and they jump
jumped
instead.
Fade. They hit him up on the back line, so he's not able to get onto who he wants. Yengo Flow, though, is just going to give his life to try and get the tower. He didn't actually finish it, though, and this is getting exceptionally awkward. Yengo Flow is back into the fight, though, but they've already lost Benjaz. What can they get in exchange? They will finish off the Clockwork. They would love Solji as well. They pull him back with the X. And Dismar's able to get the kill with the toss, but Fade goes back in. Drops the Void, finds the kill. And Ravens are the ones who have to retreat. That just felt like defend this. They do have the Ags finished off, so the step is in. Solji, starting with the stun. He's just going to push straight into this, but this isn't safe at all. He's just going to get taken down, and I have no reasonable explanation for what we just witnessed.
He just thought he would win. The rest of the lineup being in a position to make that play happen. Paradise just got Haunt back off cooldown, and okay, maybe they make the play mid with the Ags as well. They should be able to get the Tiny and then back away, and yes, they will, but Warden's been caught.
Yeah. They're going to be able to punish him, though, because they're not actually catching up. Now the actual Haunt comes in. They're not really getting quite what they wanted out of this. Kara is still ticking to the Arcane Curse. Not going to be enough to kill him, though, and, well, that is very strange. You've used up your ult now on the Spectre. You've used the Global Silence, but they're still trying to force a fight as Fade pushes in. He is taking a lot of damage here. He's slowed by the Ignite. Is it enough to take him down, though? No, it's not, but here comes the Clockwork, hooking his way in. He's going to take down Kara. He's looking for Benjaz as well. They will be able to find both of those kills, but it's coming at too high of a cost here. As Fade gets picked off, Yengo Flow is going to finish off Solji in just a moment.
The rest of the lineup, I don't know.
Warden. Try to blow him up quickly just in case he's going to pop the global, and they do manage to find that kill. But it looks like the rest of Feld are more interested in just backing off than going back in, so... Eh. It's a nice kill for Ravens, but it's not really a kill that's going to turn... Oh, God.
Might not be too fast, but Dark Ascension Now they're committing. They could just leave, but no, they're racing.
Here come the supports looking to create a distraction, really, as they do get in onto Fade, and Yengo Flow picks up the Aegis, and now the Haunt is going to be used. Trying to get Paradise into the fight. The question is, where does he want to go? Ghost Ship in the meantime, being deployed, not really hitting onto anyone. Actually, it did clip Fade there for just a little bit, while the Clockwork goes in on the back line, trying to make sure Benjaz can't do anything. He's going to actually force out his Black Hole, but the Global is deployed. The problem is, they've already lost Solji. Ravens, however, don't have a whole lot of HP. They're trying to rally here in the river. They have the vision onto Paradise, hitting him with the X into the Torrent, into the right clicks. They do lose the Aegis, but they find the kill. Paradise goes down. The Clockwork actually just snipes out Dismar there before he TPs home, so he's able to find something. But Ravens, but not too many more. Uh-oh, Dismar went in onto the Clockwork. He's going to get the Avalanche into the tossback, into the right clicks, and they do manage to find that pick off. That's the clock dead for 40. So maybe they are going to try this, setting up for a little bit of a siege scenario. Well, what do they have defensively here? Global is now back up. Haunt in 10. Shadow Step is available right now, and the Dark Ascension has cooled off. So honestly, they could take a fight now if they wanted to. They'd just be without the Clockwork and his hook shot, and they are going to give it a go. Fade jumps in, but he's getting a little bit stunned up here. That's going to force out his BKB. Meanwhile, Haunt from Paradise jumping in. Jumping out immediately afterwards. Not willing to commit fully, but the Tidal Wave is pulling him back. They're getting out of position. Broken now by the Silver Edge, and Paradise is gone. Dead for 70, no buyback. And Solji's going to get pulled back in by the X. Yengo Flow is the damage to just destroy the both of them. And, well, if they were nervous about the high ground push before, they're not really feeling that nervous now. Pushing their way in, looking for the top lane of Rax.
No, and this is a pretty abysmal position. Probably a tossback. Oh, misses the X, but okay, jumping the back line, but is this enough? This is going to be all your buybacks, and you better hope that you can kill this Lina, but Lina kills you, and now I think Solji is just going to die back here, and probably the GG soon. I think this is a rampage, actually, for the Lina.
Give him the rampage! Yeah. There it is. Yengo Flow.
You are Megas. They're purely fighting to win this last team fight of the game, but the game is ending.
Gotta go, boys. Gotta go now. Hook shot's in. They're gonna give it a try. There's gonna be Paradise jumping in as well, but he doesn't have any BKB, so he's immediately gonna get locked down, taken out. Global Silence will be deployed, but it's too little, too late. They've lost the Clockwork. Looks like Solji's gonna die here as well. Warden gets taken down by the Laguna. And Yengo Flow. Not gonna be another rampage, but he does pick up 3, and that's it. GG called. Ravens. Okay. They drop.